Okay, so here's my audience. And then here's my note card. Right, and here it goes. In today's society, we all desire that beach body that will turn heads, while at the same time wanting to indulge in all the fat and all the French fries, hamburgers, and milkshakes our hearts desire. Unfortunately, more and more often, we're passing up that beach body for a fast food meal. In fact, over two-thirds of Americans are now overweight and over a third of Americans are obese. This is according to an article from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. The majority of us are well aware that fast food does not serve as a healthy option, much less contribute to that ideal beach body. But before you indulge in that next greasy meal, you need to realize the negative effects of fast food go far below the surface. Not only does fast food cause one to encounter weight, along with other instantaneous and lasting issues, you're also forgoing a healthier, more productive, and longer life. The first thing you need to do is realize that fast food is impossible to avoid altogether. Everybody's going to have it once in a while, but what you need to do is try and not eat it frequently, meaning eat it more than 2 or 3 times a week. This leads to both long-term and short-term side effects that you may or may not be aware of. I don't know about you, but whenever I eat fast food, I don't feel quite the same that rest of the day, and it turns out this is no coincidence. In fact, fast food in the short term causes drowsiness, moodiness, indigestion, heartburn, lack of sleep, and lack of energy, just to name a few. This is according to an article written by the San Francisco Chronicle. Fast food may be full of calories, otherwise known as energy, but these calories or energy are not the energy you might expect. Fast foods are high energy density foods, which means that there are lots of calories, but there are also lots of fats, saturated fats, sugars, and sodiums. In addition, there are little nutrients. This means that rather than creating positive energy for your body's actually working to combat the food you just ate. And in the short term, this will cause issues. This is according to an article published by Livestrong.com. Fast food over time becomes an addiction, and according to a study by Nature Neuroscience, fast food can be as addicting as heroin or cocaine. What this means, in the short term, fast food may be a habit, but in the long term, it can lead to an addiction. As if the short term side effects are enough, the long term effects are the ones that really come back to haunt you. As I stated earlier, the most visible long-term side effect of eating fast food frequently is the weight. And again, over two-thirds of Americans are overweight. In addition, fast food is laced with sugars and fats, which lead to high levels of cholesterol, triglycerides, insulin, and fatty liver deposits, which respectively increase your chance for heart attack, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and liver dysfunctions. This is according to This is according again to Livestrong.com. What does this mean? According to the Canadian Journal of Public Health, geographical regions with high concentrations of fast food establishments are 262% times more likely to have extremely high rates of hospitalization due to coronary issues. Even more startling, this all added together means that you are going to take up to about 10 years off your life. Just think what you can do with an extra 10 years. This information is provided by Healthy Life Gateway. Being aware of the negative side effects is only half the battle, however. You also need to understand that there's a wide variety of tasty and beneficial alternatives. As a kid, Mom always harped on us to eat healthy and finish our fruits and vegetables, and it turns out Mom's wisdom was spot on once again. From smart choice meals to eggs to fruits, there are endless options when it comes to choosing convenient healthy foods, and it turns out the benefits are even more endless. Foods like fruit, vegetables, yogurts, low-fat milk, low-fat meats, and whole grain foods serve as low-density foods, meaning they are high in nutrient to calorie ratios. What this means for you is that these foods will provide the nutrients and vitamins essential to your well-being, as well as ample energy, brain function, and bodily function, while at the same time preventing weight gain and reducing your risk for the long-term side effects we discussed earlier. This information is according to an article in livestrong.com and Healthy Forms. In short, your food will end up working for you rather than you working to combat your food. The trick to all this, finding foods that you like, balancing your diet, mixing it up, as well as making sure that your diet covers all the food groups. This may sound difficult, but you find it to be quite simple, rewarding, and before you know it, that fast food crave will be kicked aside by a healthy lifestyle. As you can see, the effects of consuming fast food go well beyond As you can see, the effects of consuming frequent fast food go well beyond what you can see in the mirror. By bypassing a healthy diet, you're costing yourself productivity, happiness, and energy in the present, in addition to setting your body up to fail in the future. I hope that after hearing this speech, you will think twice the next time you pass up a healthy meal for a hamburger and french fries.